At this point in time, it brings me great pleasure to announce one of the most distinguished members of the class of 2011. We are all distinguished, but Jesse has made considerable accomplishments in the area of academics as well as national achievement. Once again, it brings me great pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian for the class of 2011, Mr. Jesse Young.
Thank you, Mr. Bayako, for those very kind words. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the Alexander Hamilton High School graduating class of 2011. We are delighted that all of you were able to take the time out of your surely busy schedules to join us in this special celebration. To begin, I have to admit that standing up here in my red cap and gown before this endless crowd of proud parents, smiling faculty, and elated loved ones is what could best be described as a bittersweet moment for me. On the one hand, this moment is sweet in that I, being somebody who absolutely loves the sound of my own voice, have been trembling with excitement in recent weeks over the prospect of speaking in front of a crowded auditorium like this one. But on a more personal level, the opportunity to share the stage with my esteemed classmates and to contribute just a modicum of my thoughts and feelings to this momentous occasion is an incredible honor for which I owe many people my most sincere gratitude. First and foremost, I would like to thank my parents, my stepdad Alan, and my stepmom Teresa for their continuous love and support throughout my high school years. Whereas most students are lucky to have two parents, I have been blessed with four. My four mentors, the four elements I have endured through many triumphs and travails, the four winds that have guided me along the right path, and the four tires upon which I navigate my path to success. Thank you for your unyielding kindness. To my brother Rex, it has been a pleasure watching your interests and your passions evolve over the last few years. You make me as proud a brother as they come. And to my stepbrother Jason, I feel you with me in spirit on my special day, and I know you will continue to guide my life from heaven as I move on to the next chapters of my life. I hope all is well with you, stepbrother. I love you and I miss you. To Dr. Peters, Miss Funny Crosby, Mr. Bayako, Miss Hamilton, Miss Abate, and the rest of the Alexander Hamilton administration and faculty, thank you for constructively challenging me all of these years to fulfill the role of model and exemplar by providing opportunities to succeed in the classroom and to valiantly serve my peers and my community here in Elmsford. Your leadership presence reverberates throughout the freshly painted walls of Alexander Hamilton High School. Above all, however, I owe special recognition to the young men and women whose rites of passage into adulthood and independence we are all here to celebrate today. My classmates and my best friends in this world, the Alexander Hamilton High School graduating class of 2011. Classmates, I struggle trying to figure out how to pose this final goodbye, because as exciting as it is, this moment is a bitter one, because it forces all of us to confront a reality that I personally have been avoiding for the last 4 years. The reality that 4 incredible years of our lives are finally coming to an end. I just don't think it's possible to quantify the indelible memories that we've shared, or to capture with words on a page the value that your friendship has meant to me. Unlike any other senior class in any other school, most of us have been together since pre-K or kindergarten. And throughout the 12 years between walking into Carl O. Dixon for the first time and marching into this theater with pomp and circumstance in the air, we have become more than just classmates. We have become a family. A loving, inseparable, dysfunctional family, but a family nonetheless. I truly look at all of you as my brothers and my sisters because all 68 of us are united by a common set of elevating, invaluable experiences possible only in the village of Elmsford and in Alexander Hamilton High School. For example, only in Elmsford is it impossible to walk from the pizza place to the pharmacy without seeing somebody that you know. And only in Elmsford is it possible to meet a complete stranger and to later find out that they're somehow related to you or somebody that you know. And only at Alexander Hamilton is it possible for a group as zany, as crazy, and as varied as us to form unbreakable bonds and timeless friendships. Together, the class of 2011 has grown and prospered to become this school's leading scholars, its most superb athletes, and its respected leaders. We have become, in short, the movers of the world, and the driving force behind changes in the dominant Alexander Hamilton High School paradigm. No longer are Hamilton students viewed as students trapped by limited resources or a tiny district. No longer is, quote, "I go to Hamilton," an excuse not to achieve greatness. Through the hard work of both the students behind me and the faculty in front of me, Hamilton students in the class of 2011 can now be looked at as all-American athletes, as published authors and journalists, award-winning philanthropists, passionate musicians, servicemen in the United States Navy, national merit scholars, and future students of this country's most prestigious universities. Though I cannot deny that there have been some fights, some disagreements, and some drama along the way, we have emerged from our years in Hamilton a cohesive group of 68 of the best friends I could ever ask for. Class of 2011, your faces will remain etched in my heart from now until my dying day, just as your voices will forever tug on my deepest heartstrings. At some point within the past 12 years, I've had the privilege of seeing each and every one of you shine brightly in your own special way, and I have the utmost confidence that you will continue to excel and to find success no matter what future endeavor you take up. To all of the friends, family, faculty, and administrators in the audience, thank you for the 4 most amazing years of my life. On behalf of the class of 2011, I bid the Elm Street community goodbye with a quote from the movie Annie. How lucky we are to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you for your time, and I hope everyone has a pleasant evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Shana Rajan, Shanice Schuler,